Peace, y'all. It's your girl Zizzo here with Kirk the Jerk. Nappy Red is out there doing what he do. He gonna be back with us though next week. You're gonna see him for sure. But today we got a little special episode for y'all because we want to, expand your awareness some more because that's what we do. Awareness Academy 411. You know what I'm saying? Pardon, I'm a little parched, but anywho. So yeah, we here basically to bring you information as we always do. It's always for educational purposes only. Take what fits. If it don't apply, let it fly. You know what I mean? So that how we do, Kurt.
That's it. If it don't fly, let it apply, like you said.
Absolutely. So without further ado, I want to bring on a special guest that we have today that we would just want to get into some more things about fitness and health and wellness because we love to talk about things that help your life and benefit your life. And health and wellness, fitness is a huge part of taking care of yourself, even if you just walk every day. But without further ado, let's bring on Wayne Nesmith. He gonna come on here and he gonna teach us something. He gonna tell us about what he's doing with his fitness business, and we just gonna ask him some questions.
Unit. Now, I just always wanted to say that. You know what I'm saying? The Boogie Down Bronx in the house, Wayne.
Yes. Hi, everyone.
What's
How
going
y'all
on?
doing?
How you doing, brother? How's everything going?
Everything's going well. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on the
Thank
show.
you for coming. Yeah.
Yes.
So first, tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
I do health and wellness, putting people on the right track with their diets and things of that nature. Also, I am also a excuse me,
Brain parts. We have them all the time, so don't feel.
I'm also a motivational speaker.
Nice. I like that. So he's empowering your body and your mind.
Yep.
So how long you've been doing this, Wayne? How long you been in personal
I've
training?
been doing it for about 8 years since I had my health scare.
Oh, you know what? The health scare is what always pushes people to be better.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
and then we're trying to
Definitely.
teach all the other people that didn't get the health scare yet, and they're
Right.
like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about." I'm like,
Right.
"Listen."
Yeah. Yeah. So it took a health scare to finally wake me up because at one point I thought I was invincible, like it could never happen to me. So
Strong
yeah.
like gold, thinking that
Yes.
nothing could ever take you down. Like, what you talk
Exactly.
about?
Yep.
I'm made of
Yep.
steel.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you made it past your health scare. I know what that's like. If anybody
Mhm.
hasn't tuned in, I'm a stage 4 cancer survivor, so I totally
Okay.
understand exactly
Okay.
where you're coming from. And
Yes.
just to give you a quick little synopsis on Awareness Academy, we're here to just bring all the information to people so that they could get it from as many channels as possible. So I want you to go into a little bit in depth on what you've learned about, personal training, how it affects, how it's good for your health and,
Okay.
things like that. And even let's tell us a little bit with your motivational speaking. Let's talk.
Yeah, I feel
um,
bad. I should have put that in there too in the headlines,
well,
like
first
motivational
I'm
speech.
going to get into the health and fitness thing first.
Okay.
I got into that, like I said, after I had a health scare. I was suffering from diabetes and high blood pressure.
Wow.
At
Black
one
people
point,
shit.
I was 303 pounds.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was driving to see someone, and I had a little health scare. I had to pull over near the nearest precinct, and because I had chest pains, they rushed me to the hospital,
Yeah.
and yeah, I was having some heart issues at the time.
Wow.
They couldn't get my blood pressure under control for 4 days. They couldn't find the right medication.
Wow.
Um, so I
Wow.
was admitted right away, and the doctor basically informed me. He said, if you want to see your children grow up and see your grandkids, you need to make a lifestyle change.
Mm.
So that's what I
Wow.
needed to hear, and I started my journey from there.
So,
Wow.
how long? So you said 8 years that you've been in personal
Yes.
training. How long did it
hmm
take for you to turn your situation around?
It took me about 3 years to change my situation around. Within 3 years, I was off of all medications,
Mm.
um, just from diet and exercise. And it took a little while. I had to tweak things here and there, I read certain books. I went to a holistic doctor. All those things combined kind of helped me because I was on the medications that they were giving me, and it always had me drowsy and sleepy.
Yeah.
I was told to take it in the morning, so it always had me drowsy and sleepy going to work. So I went back to the doctor, and she told me, "Well, take it at night." So when I took it at night, I couldn't get up in the morning for work.
Damn.
So I said, I gotta find another way because this is not working.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I started on the holistic journey and just eating better and finding certain herbs and things like that to take instead.
Nice. See, those that food is our medicine, people.
Yes.
Listen,
Mm,
food is your medicine. Herbs
Hmm.
heal the nation. If
Hmm.
you're Bible loving type of person, it even says it in the Bible that God gives you everything you need to survive. And
mm.
That's
this
right.
man has tested it.
Everything
So
we need is in the earth. It's on earth right here
it's
Yeah,
for
on
us.
it's
earth
right
because
here.
we come from
Yeah.
earth. We are earth. So
Yes.
of course what we
Yes.
need is connected
Yeah.
to mother.
Now
So
I'm
go
sorry for
ahead.
cutting you off. I just want to say one thing. I'm not saying not to take your medication if your doctor gives you medication. I am not saying
Nah,
that. Let
not
me
at
say
all.
it
Cause
again. I am not
you
saying
said
that.
that what you did was is that you
He's
went
saying he's saying it, guys. So just stop taking the medication right
nah,
now. No, I'm joking.
you
We
typically
all
go to
know that
the
this is all
doctor.
for entertainment purposes, so do not sue us.
Right.
We're not
Right.
doctors.
Right.
We're just trying to give you a
We
little
definitely not
information and do
doctors,
your
but
own
nah,
research.
he kept it a buck. He said he was taking his medication, then he
Yeah.
started going down the process, and
Right.
along the way he started slowly coming off the medication. It wasn't like a
Mhm.
1 day thing.
No.
It's a process. So
Yeah.
3 years is that's time right there. So
Yeah.
if
That
it took
was
him
yeah.
3 years to get off the
Yeah.
medication, people don't be
Hmm.
jumping off your medication and like tonight. You know what I mean? Like you gotta do
Right. Right.
something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so so
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
so
just
now
started. We already got a lawsuit. You be like, damn, man, I ain't been doing that yet.
so Kurt, what
I,
questions do you have for Wayne, man?
Oh man, I got an army of them. Nah, I'm just
I'm
playing. I
sure
got
you
a
do.
couple
I'm
though.
sure you do.
I'm gonna mess with you, but nah,
I
not
know
for
that.
nothing.
I know that. I'm ready. I'm
It's a
ready.
few things. It's a few things. Like
Okay.
one of the most important things, and I've been watching you for quite some years, and I've been seeing that you've been
Hmm.
having people go out there and do all kinds of workouts and stuff. And I'm sitting there saying, wow, this lady's big, but she's doing all the kind of work. Like, how is he getting them to do it?
Right.
What is the motivation? How do you motivate the people to get them to go out there and do what they're supposed to do and stay consistent?
Um.
'Cause I see you
The
be having clients for a minute just working with
yeah.
them. And I'm like, whoa.
He's yelling in their
The,
face, you gonna die if you don't listen. Now
the first thing I
Oh
I'll
shoot.
bring him back.
Okay, we got
What's that?
go.
all right. The way that I get people to do certain exercises that they feel like they can't do is to remove the word can't from their mind and their
Mhm.
mouth. That's the
Mindset.
first step. Yeah, it's all about a mindset because if you automatically think that you can't do it, you're not going to do it.
Yeah.
So once I get that out of the way and I tell them, well, at least try it, and they try it, and most of the time they're able to do it, by
Okay.
just eliminating that negative mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Mindset is
wow.
everything.
So that's how I get people from that look thin to, heavier set people to come out there and just do their thing. And it's a no, I don't judge anybody. I know everyone's at different stages. I
Hmm.
try to push you to that limit, and then I
Hmm.
know that's as far as I can push you, and then
Yeah.
we'll take it from there to where I can take you to a higher level.
Oh, okay, nice. And the question I have for you, because me and my wife, we always go back and forth with this particular challenge.
Uh-huh.
Um, what is the most important step as far as obviously you got to start with your mind so you can process it
Hmm.
in order to do it.
Hmm.
But what is the most important thing between working out and eating right? Which one takes govern over which? That in your opinion?
Um,
I know it goes
in
together,
my
but
opinion, it's your diet. Because if your diet's
okay.
not right, you can't get out there and
Damn,
do
I
your
lost.
exercise.
Damn, I
Yeah, you're
lost
not
that
gonna
one.
be able to do anything. If you eating heavy meals and junk food, you can't come outside or go to the gym and do what you're supposed to do. So
Okay.
I always go with the mind. I've learned that the diet is 80% of everything.
Damn,
It's like an
I'm
80
slow.
20 thing.
See, man, you making me. When my wife look at this tape, when she look at this, she gonna be
Mhm.
like, see, look at that. I told you, it's
Yeah.
all
I
about what
kind
you
of
eat
told
first.
you too, though. I said
Yeah, y'all both
you
goddamn
gotta
told me.
stop
I
eating
don't like
that.
this.
I
I
tell
don't like this
anybody,
energy
you
Yeah.
now.
gotta stop eating
Your
that crap.
diet is
Like
the most important thing, man. If you don't have the right foods in you, you're not gonna have the energy to do any type of exercise or any
absolutely.
Okay.
physical activity. Yeah.
Wow.
No, the last time I ate McNasty was like 2007. And the day after
Hmm.
I ate it, no lie, like not even 30 minutes after I ate it, I was getting pains all in my arms. And then that was
Yeah.
around the last time I ate Burger King too. And
Hmm.
the next day I felt like I ran a marathon. Like you
Yeah.
just be
Yeah.
so wiped out. Like even now, there's certain foods that if I eat them, like if I eat pasta or something, the next day I
Hmm.
feel mad tired. I'm like, what the hell? So I
Yeah.
can't like
See,
flour
what
and
that
white
is
flour.
right. What that is your body talking to you. It's telling you something.
Absolutely.
It's
Side
telling you
effects.
you're not
Yep.
supposed
Wow.
to put that in your body. You don't need that.
Yeah.
Yep. She said
It's not
no.
good for you. That's your body telling you. Yeah.
Yep. She said no. I got a
Hmm.
whole list of
Yep.
she said no's.
I see the truth now. Now I understand because I remember when I went vegan, and vegan is
Hmm.
tough as hell. You know what I'm saying? I love my
Yeah,
meats and
it
chickens,
is.
all that.
It is.
And then you got to figure out what the hell you're going to eat all the time. So I'm sitting there like
Right.
every day I was only losing weight because I was starving myself because I didn't know what the hell to eat. I was like,
Right.
everything
Yeah.
got some kind of like animal byproduct. So I'm like, God damn. And then when I went to Whole
And
Foods and spent $200 and something just for and walk out with
yeah.
one bag, I said, you know what? I
Yeah.
quit. After like a month and a half, like 2 months, I quit. I was like, nah, I can't do this.
And then
But
the
I
other
could have,
side to
yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you got it. You got it. I'm done.
I was gonna say the other side that people to going vegan when people first start out, they eliminate the meat, but then they load up on so many carbs that
That's
that's still not healthy for you either.
Hmm.
Just to eat so it's kind of hard to find that balance. You just have to
I
find a
think I
balance. It
think
takes a little
anybody
while.
that's thinking of going vegan, you should really take baby steps into it. Like don't
Yes.
try
yeah.
to just
Yeah.
go cold turkey into it because your old program is gonna come back with a vengeance. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Like you'll go a month or
Mhm.
so with that, trying to be vegan and then you'll relapse and go ham.
Yes.
You
But
know what I
that
Yes.
when
mean?
but when you
Yeah.
go vegan, that carbs start tasting like chicken. You
That's what I'm
like gobble,
saying.
gobble, gobble. I think that's what your body said. Eat carbs. If you ain't gonna eat chicken,
Yeah.
all right, well, eat the
Yep.
carbs.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's why I'm making
That's
my
why you
mistake
see
at.
some skinny vegans with big bellies.
Because I
I
You
see
see
some
some
big
for
bone
real. You see
looking
some with very
vegans,
big bellies because they're loading up on so much carbs.
and the carbs
To
turns
wow.
try
into
to
sugar.
replace. Correct. Yes.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And you storing that sugar is stored
Yeah.
in the fat, and it gets stored all
Mm-hmm.
over the place. But so
Mm-hmm.
you agree, or you're aware of rather of there's two types of fat. There's the
Yes.
subcutaneous. I'm not saying it wrong. I'm
Mm-hmm.
chopping up the words. And
Now,
there's the other fat that's all around your organs. The fat that's
yes.
around
Yeah.
your organs, that's the dangerous
That's
fat.
dangerous. That's dangerous
Yeah,
fat. Yes. Yeah.
that's where that
And
big
you know
belly.
what? Right.
Mhm.
Thin people have all that fat around their organs as well. Just because you look at a person and they're thin, they still may have that around their organs.
That's
It's
true.
just not showing yet as far as with the bigger belly and the bigger, whatever.
Mhm.
But some thin people still have that too. It all
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
depends on your metabolism and your body makeup and stuff like that.
Yeah. But
nice.
I ain't gonna lie, man. When I saw the shirt, I was like, yo, this man is chiseled. I was like, okay, I need to do some things over here. You know what I'm saying? I might have to pay for a session or two
Yeah,
and
I was
take the
about to
run with
say
it.
like that's gonna be in your trainer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know
Listen,
what I'm saying?
So,
it's
so do
Because
you have a place that people can come to and train with you, or do you go to their gym and train with them?
right now I'm going to their gym. I'm looking into getting my own spot, but right now, whatever gym they're located in, I will go to
Hmm.
their gym and work with
Well,
them
that's
there.
cool. That's
And during the
convenient,
summer,
actually.
right? And during
Yeah.
the summer months, I
Hmm.
like to be outside, so I would rather train them outside
he
during the
don't play
warmer
too.
months
I
because
ain't messing with him
a lot.
around no damn handlebars.
Yo, let me
He gonna
tell you
be
something.
outside having.
When I see him out there, and I see the videos, I said, yo, these women, yo, he really got these. You like a drill sergeant a little bit. I was like, oh shoot. Okay, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Because what it
but
is, a
it's
lot of people don't realize. I like to go outside during the warmer months because you're also getting vitamin D from the sun, which is
Okay.
very important.
Yeah.
A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people don't realize that the sun has healing powers as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when a lot of people are ill, some people just go sunbathe, and when they come back, they feel better because they're getting the vitamin D from the sun. So that plays an important role too. I'm not saying go in the sun for 5 hours, but go out there for
I
a nice little
mean,
hour, work up a nice sweat, get all the toxins out the body, get some vitamin D. You feel better afterwards.
That's true. Wow, that's good. That's some good
Hmm.
advice right there too. Like, summertime
Yeah,
working out and
yes,
us I don't like to say people of color, just say black folks. Us black folks being in a cold climate with the four seasons,
yes.
and
Hmm.
we're not getting enough vitamin D from somebody that live in the South. They getting way more vitamin D intake than we are,
Right.
and I think part of it is the protection of our skin blocks the
Hmm.
sun better than it would do somebody else because of the fact that our
melanin,
skin,
baby.
that
That's right. The
melanin is popping,
melanin, the
so that's
carbon
what
in the
it is.
body. Yes. Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, but we still need the sun, and at least an hour a day in the sun is it's
Hmm.
helpful.
Yes.
It
Yes.
Yeah.
definitely is helpful. It's better than none. But living in, like, let's say New York, that pollution, we ain't getting
Hmm.
real sun.
Nah, but you
We're
take
not
what you
getting
can
a
get.
real
You take what you
sun.
can get.
You get what you can
Yeah,
get.
you get
Take,
what you can
yeah.
get, but you might have to do 2 hours instead of 1 hour
Right.
out here
Exactly. Yeah.
in New York. You might need to
Right.
go
That's
stand on the
true.
building or something, get on the roof and lay out. So,
Right.
So
Yep.
tell me some. So
Definitely.
tell me some. When you get like a client, when you get a client and they
Uh-huh.
come to you, and they say, "Oh, I'm eager to work out in the center third." What is the first thing you do? Do you normally say, "Okay, let's work on your diet plan. This is how you should have your diet plan. This is what you should be eating first, and your regimen, and then work on the workout," or you do it simultaneously? Like you do the
The
workout
first
first.
thing. The first thing I do is ask them about their medical history. First and
Oh,
foremost, I
see,
need to know: are you on any medications? Are you diabetic? Is your blood pressure high? Do you have you had any surgeries recently? I
wow,
need to know what you may and may not be able to do. So
okay.
those are things that I ask first, and I write these things down, and then I take it from there with the diet plan and then the exercise regimen.
Wow. You looking at it a step further than me because I didn't even think about even if I was a fitness trainer, I was trying to put myself in your shoes and that goes to
Mm.
show you the professional I'm not. Because I would have just had them working out and eating and the next thing they drop dead and then I'm getting sued. I didn't even say
yeah,
a work a history, duh, right? You're supposed to check out a medical history of
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
so you won't you're not putting them in harm's way. And with a
right.
simple research, you don't have to
Hmm.
be a doctor to do simple research. So, okay, is it okay to do these kind of workouts? All right, this is not going to harm them. But if they say they got heart problems, then I guess that's a different situation right there. If
Yeah,
they
that's a
have,
totally different
yeah,
situation.
and that also modifies the type of workouts that you have to
Yes,
do with people.
yes,
So
yeah.
yeah,
you make programs specifically for whatever people, their current, what's going on with them. Period. You know what I mean? And
Yes,
you work
yeah.
with them
What's going on
accordingly.
with them health wise, and then I adjust from there accordingly, and I see what they can do. I may start off with just some fast walking. If
Okay,
okay,
I see they can't walk very fast, and we'll just slow the pace down with the walking, and I say, okay, well I have to adjust this. They can't do this, can't do that, and then I take it from there.
got it, got it.
oh, okay,
Do you well, I'm sure you know too, but I just want you to explain to the people out there, when the older you get, with especially women, the
Hmm.
heavier we should be lifting weights
Yes,
to
yes.
increase our muscle mass. So just let everybody know what you know about that. I don't want to seem like the only person that be knowing stuff
Okay,
and
all
stuff.
right.
I
It's
don't
not
know
only
nothing
for
about that stuff.
women. It's not only for women, but for men also. As we age,
Yeah.
our muscle deteriorates faster
Oh,
as
okay.
we age. So it's very important to keep muscle on the body, because when you
Oh,
don't have muscle on the body and if you notice older people, they fall more. You know why? Because a lot of them, they don't continue to maintain the muscle that they have.
Mm-hmm.
So they can't keep their balance. It's harder for them to go upstairs. It's harder for them to reach for stuff off the shelf. All that plays a part. So maintaining muscle is
Those
very
leg
important.
muscles, those leg
Yes.
muscles are a big
Yeah,
part of it.
it's very important. It's very important.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like even if you're, somebody that's walking and such,
Hmm.
you want to eventually get to a point where you can lift weights or even a
Yes,
farmer's walk.
of course. Yes,
So
yes. You
farmer's walk,
want to do something. I tell people you don't have to be lifting 100 pounds, 200 pounds. You don't have to do that.
nah,
If you want to, you can do that, but you can maintain muscle with 20-pound weights, 30 pound. You don't have to. Some
it's the
people
reps.
feel they look at these YouTube videos and feel like they have to lift the whole building.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're like, yo, I gotta fill this rack up, yo.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
nah, chill.
Yeah,
Like
you
that's
don't
how you
have to
can
do
hurt
that.
yourself.
You don't have to do that. Like when I go to the gym with my fellas, they be trying to get me to bench press 90
But
pound
you're a strong
dumbbells,
dude though, so
all
that's why
type
they
of
having
crazy.
fun.
I do
Yeah.
it just to show them that I could do it, but
Yeah.
there's no need for me to do that because I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
maintain what I have and stay in shape. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't let your ego get involved because then you get injured. And older we get, we don't want to get injured. It takes a lot longer to heal.
We
Yeah.
don't bounce back too
Yeah.
quick. And I have another
Exactly.
question.
Yes.
So
Yes.
If you're a heavy person, is it recommended that you should be jogging or you should be figuring out a next move? Like some people that's big can still jog,
Of
but
course.
is it ideal if you have, it messes with your knees more, or it's not a good idea? You should think of a different workout
Um,
because you're heavy.
you have to
Speaking
listen
for
to
the
your body.
heavies.
You have to
Speak-
listen to your body. If you can jog and you have no knee pain, keep
Yeah.
jogging.
Okay. Okay.
Some
Okay. That
people
makes sense.
jog and their knees are very achy.
Yeah.
That's a sign for you to just start walking more. Pick up the pace walking until your knees get used to it, and then you do a slow jog and you increase from there if you can.
Yeah. Yeah. Because what I'm learning now, like for example, I'm a huge guy, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm very athletic because of the type of job I have. So when I
Right.
when I was on the treadmill,
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the treadmill and I'm looking at heart rate because your heart rate has to be right. It has to go up a
Yes.
certain amount for you to get some type of workout. If it goes
Right.
too high, then you actually losing fat and muscle at the same time. From what I was
Mm-hmm.
told,
Mm-hmm.
if that means
Right.
anything, I don't know.
Yes. That's
So
true.
so the bottom line is that I'm walking fast. I got it on 3, and I'm speed walking and all that, and my heart rate is staying low. So I'm jogging on it, and my heart rate stay low. And I'm a big guy, so if I
Right.
run, I'm really gonna break a bone in my body. So I'm busy like this, and I'm going fast, and I'm looking at. I'm saying, listen, I'm on this for a minute. I'm losing breath, but my heart rate is still staying at
Now
around
let me ask.
110,
Let me ask you a
115.
question.
I
Do
should have
you
inclined it, maybe.
do you feel your heart beating faster?
No, no, I just feel like I can't breathe. I feel like I
Oh,
could breathe
okay.
enough, but I can't
Right.
breathe. But my heart is normal, and that's part of the reason why I kind of got discouraged with doing that type of workout. As far as like what is it called again? A
cardio.
cardiovascular.
Cardio.
Yeah, that's the
What
reason
would
why I
Cardiovascular.
you
got
suggest
discouraged
to
with
him,
it.
Wayne? Because I've given some suggestions to him, so I want to see if we're on the same page. So
And
we'll
I'm a
Okay.
mailman in the Bronx, so I'll be climbing like
yeah, he
5 flights
climbs
of
I know
stairs
stairs
you
with,
climbing
long
with
steps
time.
all the
Walmart
time.
bags, Walmart
I know.
He
boxes,
got
dog
stamina.
food.
So since
Right.
Yeah.
he got stamina, what would you suggest he does? I'm curious.
Um. First of all, I would say don't really pay attention to those machines like that because they
Okay.
can be off.
Oh, okay. All
They
right.
can be
See, yeah,
off.
that's
Like
true. Yeah.
someone the same weight as you can do the same exercise at the same different and they would have the machine would show a different heart rate for them.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I
I
mean?
got
Every body type is different, but I would tell you to try different exercises. What
try
about
maybe.
jumping rope? Can you jump rope?
Hell no. Now I got a bad knee, so I tried that.
Oh,
I
okay.
called myself Rocky Balboa at my job because they got jump rope and they got
Yeah.
weights there and all that.
Right.
So the weights I could lift a lot of weights, but
Right.
as a big guy, I was told that the last thing I want to do is lift a lot of weights. I should be lifting light weights and mad reps
Yes. Right.
because I
Right.
already got
High
the
reps.
mass, so I need a
Yeah.
chisel to sucker up. So that's a smart way. Is it telling me right? Because my friends be just talking and talking, and they got gym muscles. I think they just be running their mouth just to run their
What
mouth.
did
I
they?
don't
I'm
know.
sorry. What did they tell you to do again? Say that again.
They said you a big guy already. I wish I was your size because I would cut all that up by just lifting
Hmm.
light weights and then mad reps of light weights. What that means?
Um, it's just doing more exercises with a lighter weight. You
Yeah.
can do that, but you still need to burn some type of fat. But you can burn the fat
Okay.
by just by what you eat also. I
Yeah.
mean, you're doing a cardio with your job.
Yeah.
You're doing some
Yeah.
form of cardio. You just need to do what I call HIIT, high intensity training. You need to do that
Yeah.
where
Um,
you go at a high rate for maybe a minute,
Yeah.
and then you bring the heart rate back down. And
Yeah.
once that heart rate, you hit it again, that
Yeah.
speeds up your heart rate and your metabolism. So you have to do what's called HIIT exercise.
Yo, that
I never even heard
Kurt,
that before. That
Kurt.
sounds good
Yeah,
though. You got me
yes,
all
you
like
did. Yes, you did, because that's
you
exactly
said
what he
something like
said.
that before, right?
Well, he went into a little bit more in depth by saying, "Yo, get your heart rate up for a minute, let
Yes.
it drop, and then
You
get it."
said
Right,
something
I
like
right.
that
said
before.
to you, I
Okay,
said,
yeah, you
nah,
did say
Yes.
that
because
a couple of
because
months
of what
ago.
you
Yeah.
do, you need to be doing
Yeah.
HIIT exercises. You need to be stimulating the shit out of your body
That's right.
and
That's right.
doing that
You need to
consistently for
completely
15
shock your
minutes.
body.
All you
Yeah.
need is
He's
15
right.
minutes of that, and you good.
Yep. That's
15
it.
minutes.
Burpees,
Okay.
all that shit.
Yeah.
Run up the
Mm-hmm.
stairs real fast. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Well, to
yeah.
run
Yeah.
up the stairs real fast, I do that, but I make sure I have a heavy, like I got a 35-pound bag of dog food or kitty litter, because that's what they
Right,
order. They
right, right.
order, they slick these custom, and not to try to talk about my job because this is your interview, but they when I'm working in the Bronx, and there's historically buildings with nothing but no elevators and 5-flight
Right.
walk-ups. They make sure
Mm-hmm.
they order dog food and water to the 5th floor. So I'm running up the stairs with it,
Right.
trying to get a reaction out of my body, and sometimes my knee
Mm-hmm.
hurts. So it's like I gotta keep a healthy balance where I don't mess my knee up because I don't want to be one of those people wearing a knee brace.
Right.
'Cause everybody, my job is broken up, but
Nah,
Yeah,
you
but
you
like,
need to, he needs to do the stuff where you like lifting up that big ass tire and pushing it,
mm-hmm.
knocking
Yes.
it down and doing
Yeah.
that like 4 or 5 straight times
Yeah.
nonstop and get your heart
Right.
rate like,
Right.
oh shit,
Right.
oh shit, and then stop for a minute and then start it again. Like
Right.
you need
Yeah.
some you need to push an elephant around or something because you strong.
you said
Yeah.
push it around.
So that's what you need to do. Some HIIT training. Do some high intensity
High
training,
intensity
cardio for like a
training.
minute.
Yeah,
Let your body come down for 30 seconds and then hit it again for a minute. Do that about 5 to 8 times.
Yeah,
And,
yep.
and you'll feel it. You'll feel
I'm,
it.
So
I'm just
so
writing. I'm just writing that down because I was just really curious, like high intensity training,
yeah, look into
and
it.
and,
There's
and,
so
and
many
Yeah.
different
yeah,
exercises you can do with that. But I hope Wayne and you and Wayne get together for a couple sessions. That'd be dope.
I'm gonna have
But
to
I
definitely
got
pay
it.
for a couple of
let
sessions.
the
Yeah.
people know how to get in contact with you. Like, how can people
All they
reach
got to
out?
do
Where
is,
can they find you?
yeah, just go to my email address. It's Wayne, WAYNE .Nesmith, NESMITH, the number 68 at gmail.com. My IG will be back up in a little while. It's down right now. I'm doing a little reconstruction to it, but it will be up soon, and I'll
We'll make
pass it
sure
on.
we'll put
I'm
all
sorry.
your info, on the video, so
Yes.
people can see it in the title or in the
Okay.
subtitle. So we're gonna have
Mhm.
all that info, but
Okay.
definitely I appreciate you coming on and telling us about
Yeah.
everything. And you're knowledgeable. You
Right.
definitely
Thank you.
knowledgeable,
Thank you. I
especially
appreciate
You
it.
with
said
because
you said Wayne dot
I told her
Neesmith
I know you said
68 at
Yes.
Gmail, right?
At gmail.com.
Let me make sure I got it right because I want
I
the
want
viewers
y'all
to
to
see
bring me
this.
back again because I want to go in depth on the food part of it.
yeah.
We could
You
talk a
know?
little bit, but not too crazy. But we could talk
Okay,
a little bit
I
about it
got you.
because you
I got you.
deserve more than what you're doing. You're saving people's lives. Like you're single handedly saving people's lives. So I think it's
Right.
extremely important by you going out there and did I got it right?
Yes, you got it right. That's it.
Yeah. So
That's it.
people need to actually hit it up. But
Yes.
what I want to do is I want to definitely hit you back with that as far as what you eat because I now I guess my wife is right. She said that's more
Hmm.
important than actually working out, and then working out plays a big role. But
Right.
what you eat don't mean nothing if you're not. I mean, what you working out ain't gonna mean nothing if you're not eating the proper foods you need to eat to have the
Right.
energy to do the kind of workout you need to
Mhm.
do for your body structure, right?
Yeah. Yes,
So,
exactly.
assuming that everybody workout regimen with you
Hmm.
is different because I guess it goes according to how well they're able to do whatever workout you put in front of them, and I
Yes.
guess depending on their body mass I guess what you do? You start them slow and see how
Yeah,
they work out with slow, and then you intensify it, or
yes. Try to start with what I call a baseline for just about everyone.
okay.
The baseline is basically the same for everyone, but if I've even trained people that are in walkers and stuff like that. So it's basically the
Wow.
same thing, and then I'll take it from there. But if it goes to that extreme where they're in a walk, of course, I'll make adjustments as I go along. But I've actually gotten a friend of mine out of a walker to use a cane right now. So, and
Wow, that's hot.
I'm trying to
Progress.
get him not to use the cane anymore at all. So it took me about 8 months. I got him together where he's using a cane, not the walker
Wow.
anymore. So, and
That's what's up.
he's dropped around 88 pounds so
You
far.
see
So
this?
he was over
Damn.
400. He was over 400 pounds.
You see that?
So
Damn.
I'm
Wow.
trying to get him right. I'm trying to get him without it.
This
Without
is the type of
Wow.
stuff that people need to hear, like some real, like people with that are really dealing with some
hmm
extraordinary issues.
Yes.
Not it's
Yes.
not people feel like, or some people have the idea that, oh, I have to have a certain body type, or
Yeah.
it's genetic, or
Yeah.
this is just my lifestyle. Like, no,
hmm
there's other ways of doing things, and
Right.
no matter who you are and what your condition is, you can always improve it in some way.
Yes, and I try to tell people also, when I ask them their health issues, they always say, well, high blood pressure runs in my family, diabetes runs in my family. I said, it's only runs in your family if you continue eating the way that you eat.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can stop it from
You
running in
keep
your
it
family.
running.
Most things you can stop from running in your family, just through your diet,
Yeah.
especially with hypertension and diabetes. I feel like those you can definitely cure through what you put in your body.
From what I learned is that you can have the precursors, but it's all
Right.
about the environment. You know what I mean? Like
Yes. Yes.
you can have all these
Mhm.
things running in the family, but if you're not
Right.
providing the environment for it to flourish, then it won't.
Right. Yes.
You
That's
know.
correct. That's correct.
So cool, man.
Yeah. Your mic is off, Kurt.
Yeah, Kurt, your mic went off.
Got him.
There you go.
In
You know what it is?
slow
You know
motion.
the reason why my mic was up is because when I'm typing, I don't want to go click, 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 click while you
Oh,
talking.
okay. I
So it's
got
like
you.
it'd be stupid and awkward. So
Yeah,
I
he's in
try to
slow
remind
motion right
myself of that.
now. Everybody's in slow motion.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
So one of the questions I have, and I always
Mm-hmm.
thought about this when it comes to like protein.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really right? Like after working out, you should put protein in your system in the next 30 minutes or 30 minutes of 30 minutes afterwards, or
Um.
I don't know. I heard all kinds of stories. Like I said, I'm one of those guys that looked on so many YouTube
Yeah.
videos and getting conflicted stories, but you're the one that actually got the results. I see the results of your
Right.
physique. I see so many people. I got
Yeah.
the opportunity to see you made a lot of
Mm.
people slim. So I'm firsthand
Okay.
knowledge that I actually got a chance to see you. So it's
So
different.
here's the thing. At first, I thought you had to put the protein in your body right away. I would take a protein shake with me to the gym and guzzle it down right after my workout. But as time went on, I've realized that that's not necessarily the case. As
Yeah.
long as you put protein in your body, I don't think you need to put it in there like that soon within 30 minutes or whatever the case may be. I think after you lift your weights or whatever, it can be anywhere from up to an hour and a half. But I would suggest, putting some protein into your body. But it doesn't have to be
Okay.
within the first 30 minutes or so.
And how you feel about like protein shakes? Like for example, the powder and
Um, mhm,
the big. I guess the ones that come from GMC that
yeah,
20 grams of protein, and I guess you put a few scoops in there with like something like this. Like right now, I'm eating
yes.
beet juice. Like right now, it's disgusting.
Mhm.
It's gross, but it's healthy for the body. And I have
Right.
my
I
golden
can give
nugget.
you a recipe to make beet juice taste mad good. Taste like Kool-Aid.
No way.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I can make it
We'll
taste
talk
like
about that. We'll talk
um,
about it. I guess we could see.
I had a doctor one time tell me that the protein powders can
Yeah.
enlarge your heart. I have to do more
Well,
research on that.
god damn.
No. Let
I
me
heard they
finish.
mess
Let me
with your
finish.
kidneys too.
Yeah, it definitely affects your kidneys, but she also informed me that it can enlarge your heart over time if you constantly take the protein. I have to do more research on that. I'm not too
Oh
sure
my
of that.
God. We definitely need to examine that situation because you
Yes,
might be onto something. Because a lot of stuff they try to keep from the public,
of course,
but
because
I'm
it's
pretty
all
sure they
about
might
selling
have some peer
products.
peer review. I'm gonna try to see if I can find some
Okay.
reputable peer review studies that
Hmm.
support your claim. Because I'm pretty sure what you're saying, it got to be out there, and I'm gonna try to research it and put that information out there because I think
I
it
think
least need
I
to be
want to have
addressed.
Wayne on again, and we all do some more homework and start, getting some more
Yes.
information in. Because
Yeah, I'm gonna start writing down the stuff you
and
do,
realistically,
man.
because health and wellness is such an important topic, I don't think we
Mhm.
can fit everything into
Right. Right.
just one session. Because
He didn't even touch the food part yet.
yeah,
I have a
that then, and we still got his motivational speaking. But for
yeah,
now, because I don't want to lose people in too much information at
Right.
one
Right. Yeah.
time. You know
yeah,
what
Yeah.
I mean?
feed them.
So
Yeah,
the takeaway I would say from this is, your diet is 80% of your
Yes.
battle.
Yes.
And also, even if you can just start walking every day, 30 minutes a day is helpful. You know what I
And
mean?
also, if I might add, portion control. Portion control. Don't get a big plate, and if you see extra space on that big plate, you just keep loading it on there.
Yeah,
Doesn't work that way.
I'm not gonna waste this. I spent money
Right.
on your
Yeah.
body ain't a trash can.
No, yeah. Let me tell. Yeah.
okay,
The body only needs a certain amount of food. People think I could go deep into it, but I'm just gonna say this real quick.
yeah,
There's a myth: 3 meals a day. The body
yeah,
doesn't need 3 meals a day. I'm
Nope.
going to
no,
say that off the bat. I'm going to say it again. The body does not need 3 meals a day to survive. You don't. You don't
Two
because
is the max.
right, right. You have to give your body time to really digest the food, okay? Absorb the nutrients and remove the waste. If you're constantly feeding, you're not giving your digestive system a chance to rest. And that's where a lot of people go wrong. A lot of people don't have the energy that they have. Everyone always asks me, why do you have so much energy? Did you have coffee? What did you take? Nah. My last meal was at 6:15 today. I'm not eating again
damn,
till I
I'll
come
be
from the gym
starving right
tomorrow.
now.
I'm not eating nothing. I may if I get a little hungry, I'll have an apple or something like that. But no more food for me after 6:15. That's it.
And that's like a almost like an intermittent fasting to some extent. Like my
Yes.
wife does
Yes.
something like that, and she actually lost a lot of weight from it.
Mm-hmm.
Just eating like 2 meals, like mad hours separate from each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there saying to myself, like, at first she said the first week she was going through it mentally, and then after
Oh yeah.
that
Yeah. It's rough.
it
It's
works.
rough in the beginning. It's like your body gets used to it because the stomach shrinks a little bit, so it doesn't need as much food after a while. So you
Mhm.
you, you become adjusted to it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
so much. It is so much more for knowledge right now. It's like I sit
That's what
there.
I'm saying.
I wish
Like
I
we
would just
got
start writing
well,
the
we got
stuff
to get
down with
more
my pen.
together
Like,
and have more
Yeah.
time. But so Wayne, can we have you on again soon?
Yes,
We're
definitely,
gonna bring you
definitely.
on
I'll come
again
back
and
again. We'll go
definitely.
deeper into the food. I really want to get into the food aspect because
All
that's
yeah.
a
right,
very
cool.
important part.
So we're gonna dedicate food.
Okay.
Get
All right.
get some.
Sounds like a plan.
I mean, I don't know if we can
So
get
this.
some charts, but
Mm-hmm.
you know,
So one of the other things. I don't mean to be a drag. I know everybody.
Nah, go ahead. Go
Eventually
ahead.
gotta go. I know it's nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like for example, what is the most simple workout that somebody could do in their home? Like if they're on their own time, like if they can't meet up with you for training and they just
Well,
want to do something
it
basic.
depends what kind of space they have.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's
Okay.
space that they have is a little different, but all you need is a couple of dumbbells,
Yeah.
and you'd be surprised. You can do some compound movements, work several
Yeah.
parts of the body at one time, and get
Yeah.
it done in like 30 to 40 minutes. You don't
Like
need a
like.
lot of space. You don't need a whole lot. There's so many
Oh, okay.
exercises you can do with just a pair of dumbbells. You'd be surprised what you
Wow.
can do. Yeah.
I
So
hear
like
you.
if you lean it, because my friend was saying, like my friend he chiseled up, but all he did was he started off because he's a real big guy,
Uh huh.
leaning on the wall, and just doing workouts from leaning on the wall. Like he couldn't do a regular push up, so he would
Okay.
push up on a wall until he was
Right.
able to build up the strength. I guess I don't know how
Hmm.
that works.
Hmm.
And then he went on
Yeah.
the floor and just started working out, and now he does
Right.
like 1,000 push-ups a
Yeah.
day. Shit, I
Because
could
what
get
it
you
is,
like three.
a push up
I
is
get
just
you 3 to
working
5.
several body parts at once. People think a push up is just working your chest. It's working your shoulders, your triceps, your abs. So it's what we call a compound movement.
Okay.
So when you do push ups, you're working several body parts at once.
Wow. So that's why they say calisthenics builds up your strength
Yeah.
and
So push ups are not easy, and pull ups are even harder.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
I've seen
be
people with
able
the
to pull
pull-up
your
bar
own
too.
body weight is a lot. It's a
I
lot.
miss being able to do
I
pull-ups, man.
well, I look at it like this. If there's a bar that can support my weight, it deserves everything because for
Listen,
me to
there's
go
a
pull
lot
up,
of bar-
I don't know, man.
there's a
I'm
lot of
like,
bars out there that can support your weight,
I
man.
don't know. I think we're gonna have to disagree with that one. Agree to disagree.
Nah, what we should do is y'all get together on a session and you
Oh
get on the
shoot!
Exactly,
bar and show
exactly.
Oh,
him
Yes,
you
that
set me
bar.
up,
I want to
Zizzo.
see him do a
yes.
pull-up.
Listen,
Talking
I
mess
was
about the bar.
303 pounds and the pull-up bar was supporting me, so it can be
Okay.
done. It can be done.
At
I couldn't do a full pull-up then, but yeah, it was supporting me.
least you got it somewhat
Yeah,
in there.
Nah,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's halfway, halfway.
he
I
made
be
it.
seeing I be seeing the Chinese monk on there doing a pull up one arm. I said that's not human. That's not. They just
He be
born
doing
doing pull ups
flags and shit.
when
You
they're
just
in their
see his
Yeah,
diaper.
waist hanging
yeah.
out
Some
like,
people are
eh.
just born that way. You know what I'm saying? Some things are just genetics. Some things, you see some people really big and stuff like that. That's just genetics.
And I didn't want to really dig into the food, but
Hmm.
it's ripping my brain out right now with the whole diabetes situation.
Okay.
So you had at one point, I guess, type 2 diabetes because
Yes.
obviously ain't genetic
Yeah.
because you're older. So if you
Right.
had type 2 diabetes,
Hmm.
um, I know everything about diabetes, but I want to just ask one question because this is one thing that I'm curious about.
Okay.
Is it really true that it makes sense for the doctor or anybody in general before you go on a diabetes medication to change your eating habits first, right?
Yes.
Change what you eat and
Yes.
take it from there to get your
Hmm.
A1C low.
Yes.
Wow, that's big though. Just thinking
Like like
about it.
like I said, diet is the key to everything.
Yeah.
Diet is if your diet is not right, you could take all the medicine the doctors give you. If you're not going to eat properly, that medicine is just it's keeping you alive, but I hate to use it like this, but barely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like a
barely keeping
temporary
you alive.
fix.
It's just maintaining you. And I not nothing against the medical industry, but I'm gonna say this also.
Oh, you preaching to the choir.
Medication is never to cure you
To treat you
because
only, right?
if medication cured you, the pharmaceutical industry would be out of business. It's something to think
You gonna
I
about.
get
like
us beat up, but
That's
you're
all.
so
It's
right.
like
You
something
the
to
gonna
way
think
get
you
us
about.
put
shot,
that
but you're
way.
absolutely right.
That's some facts right there. That medication,
Yeah.
that
Yes.
petroleum-based poison, but
Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
that's allegedly, right? No, it's not alleged.
Allegedly. Yes. Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
say allegedly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, all alleged because Mr. and Mrs. Pharmaceutical Company, we are humble, nice people.
nah,
Right.
let
We
them
very
come
nice people.
first, bro. Cause
No, bro, no, bro. I hope
we'll be all
Big
over
Pharma
the.
got Big Pharma even messed up the government. They tell the government what to do. So if they telling our government what to
Exactly.
do, and I'm
Yeah. They
scared of the
control. They
government. What
control a
are
lot.
we, right?
We
We
funny.
all just funny jokes. At the end of the day, this is all for entertainment purposes.
Yes.
People do not sue us.
It's all for
Right.
entertainment
We're
purposes.
not saying not to take your medication. Whatever the doctor prescribed for you, you take it.
Yes.
Do not say that Awareness Academy has something responsible with it with our guest Wayne.
And please
Just
consult a
say,
healthcare
Right.
consultant before you start any workouts, so that way
That's it.
that
That's it.
or any
Yes. Yes.
changes, you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Just consult.
And also, I want to say, take the medicine, like you said, that the doctor prescribed for you, but also do your own research. Dig a little
okay,
deeper. You know,
yeah,
everything is available for us, whether it's in book or on the internet. Everything on the internet is not believable, but you can pick and choose what's real and what's not, and what works for you, and take it from there. Because on my journey, I made many mistakes.
yeah.
Along the way until I finally figured out the right things that work for me. So it's a battle. It's a daily struggle, and I tell people don't give up. It's easy to give up. It's real
Okay.
easy. Oh, I don't see no results. I'm not going back to the gym. Oh, I'm eating less, so nothing's happening. I'm going to eat more food now. Like, everything happens over time. Everyone wants instant results. You don't get instant results.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And
Agreed.
one quick question.
Yes.
Um, what about how you feel about sea moss or any of those natural stuff like
Um,
curiosity? Yeah.
it has its place. It
Okay.
definitely
That's
has its place. I'm not against it. I'm not
yeah.
against it. You just have to make sure that you're getting actual sea moss. There are a lot of companies and people out here that are selling fake sea moss or
Mm-hmm.
low grade sea moss. So you have to really do your research and make sure you're getting what you think you're getting and what you're
I
paying
can
Yeah.
give
for.
a quick tip on that. If you find sea moss and it's a little, it's not hard and extra dry, more
Right.
than likely
Yeah.
that might be farm grown. It's not
Yes.
wild
Yes.
grown. You want
Mhm.
wild grown sea
Yes.
moss.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want
That
you
look
want
like
nothing.
noodles.
Yeah, you want nothing from a lab because you don't know
Yeah.
what's going into it, what's been done to it. So, got to be careful with that stuff.
I agree with
That's
that.
true. That's true.
Hmm.
I was telling my friend because my friend when he was researching, I was like, why they call it Irish sea moss? So we
Hmm.
Google, simple Google search.
Yeah.
I'm a Google educator.
I'm from Ireland.
And Google was like, Ireland was poor at some point where they was poor and they was being they had their situations there, so they start eating the seaweed, sea moss or whatever, and they
Hmm.
realized that it's starting to heal them and make them put them in a better position. And
Right.
over time and years that went by, they researched it and they realized, oh shoot, this got 92 minerals that the body need
Hmm.
out of 102. So this is the
Yes.
reason why they eat it. And now a lot of people call it Irish sea moss because they wanted a few people to mention it. I guess during Western society, I
Yes.
know I'm pretty
Hmm.
sure the Caribbeans and Africa and those
Yeah.
places knew about that much longer. Or
Yes.
I don't want to say that. I want to be nice and say that it's just not popularized because we live in Western society. So
I just want to say one more thing.
yeah.
It's simple. Irish sea moss. They're promoting what they're
Irish,
promoting.
Ireland.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All
Sea moss
respect, all
comes
due
from
respect to anybody from Ireland, but you guys are not the first. I'm sorry.
sea
Y'all just
moss
may
comes
be
from
the popular ones in the West. That's it.
right. Sea moss
Yes.
is in different parts of the world, so
St.
I'm just
Lucia's, all
saying
those
that.
places. That's the
Yeah.
ones I've been
Right.
getting. The St. Lucia's one I've been seeing that. And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
do you
purple one in
recommend
Jamaica.
people buy it from somebody, like buy the actual sea moss made, or is they should make it themselves?
Um, I say it's best to try. Well, through my experience, I went to what's called like what they call a health food store,
Okay, okay,
and
yeah,
because I'm not really knowledgeable with that,
yeah,
so I can go in there and actually talk to the person face to face and ask
yeah,
questions, and things like that. I'm not really too knowledgeable on the CMOS, so I don't want to give too much advice on that. I have to do some more research on that myself.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
have
No
heard it
problem.
before.
Yeah, it's to me, it's like when I take it, when I took it in the past, it took after a week, it gives me an extra burst of energy I ain't had before. I'm like, why the heck
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
feel like you
You
know
putting something
it
good
don't
in
work right away because everybody think like during the pandemic was ridiculous. Everybody thought if I grab a vitamin C,
Right.
orange, and rip the pills and put it in a boiling water and drink it, that's a cure
Right.
for COVID.
COVID. Right. Yes. But see,
And the
a
video
lot
went
of people,
viral. I'm like, this guy was dumb. We believed
didn't
him
don't
though.
understand that you have to eat healthy before. If you were healthy before COVID or doing what you needed to do before COVID, the chances of you catching it were reduced. I won't say you wouldn't catch
or
it.
suffering from it too.
Right. Yes, you won't suffer as
Yes,
long from it.
Yeah.
because it's
So
like because I'm assuming that I'm not an expert. I just like I said, I'm a Google expert. I'm
hmm
expert at reading, looking at Google and researching stuff. And Google basically says it has to be in system for a significant amount of time for it to make a effect on your body. So if
yes.
you're taking
Yes.
vitamins, minerals, this don't
Minimum
do
is
that right away. It takes time.
minimum
Right.
minimum is 3 months, and it depends on
Yes.
what type of vitamin it is. because the type of
okay.
vitamins that I got my hands on, they're expensive, and there's a reason why they're expensive. But I could feel it in the first week taking them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
just all depends on your budget and how valuable you think your health is and what you
Right.
can spend on it. You
I
know,
always,
so
yes. I
And
always
one
tell
last thing.
people. I'm
Yeah.
Kurt, I'm
sorry.
gonna
No,
I
beat you
always
up.
tell
no, you got it.
people if you could spend, yeah, if you could splurge on certain things, you could splurge on your health. Your health is
100%.
without your health, you can't do anything. So spend a few extra dollars, to get what you need to stay healthy. Because we splurge
Absolutely.
on things that, if you really think about it, it's not really doing anything for us or helping us
People
or
spend
benefiting us.
more on what they put on their body than what they put in their body.
That's it. Yeah,
So
that's
with that,
true.
listen, we're gonna cut this to go here because we will keep going, and then we
Okay.
can,
All
we
right.
gotta stay within our time frame here.
Yes.
But
Yes.
we will have you back on again, and
Okay.
next time we're gonna definitely talk more about nutrition and
Mm-hmm.
even the mindset part because that's just as important, which will
Yes.
segue
Yes.
into your motivational speaking because that's all part of helping to program people's mindsets. So
Mm-hmm.
with that being said, thank you so much, Wayne, for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
It's a
Definitely
pleasure,
appreciate
man.
you and
Yes.
your experience, and yeah, you put things in perspective even for
Mm-hmm.
Kurt. So
So
Yes.
this is just a part one video. I can't wait for the food part because
Okay.
yeah,
now my wife win that battle because we he'll go back and forth. No, 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 you gotta work it out. Who cares what you
you're
eat? Work
supposed
it
to
out. You gonna
listen
make it
to the
smart.
woman,
So
bro. You gotta
yeah,
listen
y'all
to
women is
the
Listen.
smart nowadays.
Hey,
woman.
Kurt.
Yeah.
Kurt, don't argue with a woman. We're not gonna win that battle, man.
Don't
I
do
did.
it.
Look,
Don't
look, I
do
was a
it.
tough guy. She's like, okay, you're gonna be wrong. Watch when you get on here and ask him that question. Don't be a chump. Ask him that question.
Right.
And
Right.
look,
All
I'm
right.
wrong.
See, there you go.
I
There
hate
you
that
Good.
that
go.
Now,
stuff
now you
sometimes.
owe her you owe her something. So yeah.
That's
So
right.
listen,
That's right.
everybody. I hope everyone out there definitely benefited from the information today and
Mm-hmm.
another episode of Awareness Academy 411 because we here for the 411 on what'll help make your life better. And again, it's for educational purposes only. If it applies, it does. If not, let it fly. We just here to give you the 411. So.
All
Peace
right.
and blessings, everybody. Thank you again, Wayne. And Kurt, as
Thank you.
usual, it's great to see
Stay
you, man.
on. Yeah.
We'll do it again next week.
All
Yes,
right.
Peace.
yes.
Okay. Have a good one, y'all.